Swile 84.1. What's up, Ty Dolla Sign?
What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
Man, it's been a while since we chopped it up, man. It's been about, I'm going to say 3 or 4 years last time we talked inside the nut house here at Wild 84.1.
Wow, man, how's it been?
Everything is good, bro. You know, lost a little bit of weight, gained a beard. I thought you still had your beard.
Yeah, I just recently cut it off, man. I
What
gained a little bit of weight.
I'm not mad at you. We got a couple things in common, bro. One, you see the hat. Congratulations over there.
Yes, sir. Congrats to you too, Lakers, baby.
Yo, people give me mess all the time because I'm from Dallas, Texas. So they're like, how are you a Lakers fan? I'm like, listen, growing up as a kid, I idolized Magic Johnson. And ever since that day, Laker game, bro.
I feel you, man. Lakers forever.
No
Uh,
doubt.
I'm
How's everything?
definitely a big fan of Magic Johnson. Uh, Everybody, Byron Scott, you know what I'm saying, that whole squad. Shout out to Byron Scott, by the way.
No doubt. But another thing that we have in common, and before we get into your album talk, I was hoping that this situation would happen, and it happened. Being that the Lakers won the championship game in the bubble, you're from the West Coast. I'm over here in Tampa. Now we got the Dodgers versus the Tampa Bay Rays in baseball for the World Series.
Amazing, man. We got the Lakers, we got the Dodgers, we got featuring Ty Dolla Sign. It's another three-peat, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
And Ty Dolla Sign featured Ty Dolla Sign album, bro, fire. Like, there's no words that I can find right now to tell you how dope this album is.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Much love to you, and thank you for listening and taking your time out today.
Nah,
Appreciate that.
nah. Appreciate you. I know you play the guitar, and I don't know if you ever do this. So when I'm with my cousins, shout out Emmanuel and Elliot, we sit back and we listen to R&B music, and we try to pick out what instruments was in that particular song.
Yeah.
Now, is your ear really that good?
Oh yeah. Any song you put on, I could just start picking it apart and letting you know exactly what's in it.
Really?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
All right. So I'm question is, so Kalani.
Damn near to the sound. Oh, that's Omnisphere sound number da 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 da. Oh, that's this keyboard. Oh, that's this keyboard. You know what I'm saying?
That is like,
I'm a full music nerd. Like,
that's
for
dope.
real.
That part I really didn't know about you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The song that you have with Kalani, University,
Yeah, universe. Yeah,
is that you on the guitar?
that's not my homeboy Da. Da got that dope. He did that beat. Shout out to Da. Congrats. You know, new baby, new house.
No
You
doubt.
understand? Congrats to your wife. And it's a beautiful thing, man. Just making music with the people I love and good people, you know.
Yeah.
They're taking care of their families, and you know, you don't have to be an asshole to be a musician. You know what I'm saying? I know a whole bunch of cool people.
It's funny that you said the word assholes because like you're probably one of the most humblest artists that I've met since I've been working at Wild 94.1. I remember when you was here for Wild Splash and we was hanging out at Club Sky and chopping it up, and you had mentioned that you had a daughter at that time. I was like, yo, that's like, it was just out of nowhere. And sometimes you don't get artists that let you into their real life
Yeah,
outside the music part. And I was just like, because we was talking about my daughter, I was like, yo, this dude is real. Like, he's not that fugazi fake artist just here talking about, popping bottles and juries. Like, yo, you're talking about life shit, which is dope.
yeah, for sure, man. Much love. I feel like in our culture, in like urban music, you know, maybe it may not be the coolest thing to do to talk about that, but if you go to like a country concert or, you know, or see them on the awards, they're like, thank you to my wife, thank you to my kid, thank you, da, 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 all that, you know, and like, that's real and that's life. And that's what it should be. Like, the power of family is everything. And I like to encourage the power of family in our community as well, you know, and speaking on it and embracing it. So that's what I'm on around here, you know what I'm saying?
As you should. The song with Kalani, when you wrote that song, did you write that during quarantine? Because I felt like it was
Quarantine. That was she was pregnant at the time. Actually, she came to the studio and you know, just blessed us. She hopped in the booth and did her thing. I sung all the backgrounds behind her verse. She did the same for me, sung all the backgrounds behind my verse, and we sung them together. And you know, took it all the way home. So shout out to Kaylani. It's dope every time we get in the studio, and I respect her for sure. One of the greatest female artists, or just artists, period, of our time. So shout
Right.
out to Kay.
It's crazy. You have worked with a lot of dope females lately. Kalani, SZA. I saw the one chick that you work with, Tish Himman,
Tish Hyman.
Hyman, on
Yeah,
the Your Turn song, which is one of my favorites, by the way.
I appreciate that. That's my favorite actually off the album.
The hold up, the Music Soul Child. I was
Yeah,
like, okay, now we get back to some R&B right now. Like, dude, that's a song that I can actually relate to.
yeah, man. I love that song, and Tish, she's amazing. We worked on all of my albums together. We wrote that song "Horses in a Stable" together. Uh, the other song "Stealing," and now we're back with "Your Turn." And this time, I'm like, not only do I want to make a song with you, but I want you to feature on the song. You know, and I think her voice is one of the coldest voices, uh, coldest vocals of today. And
Right.
I just wanted to make sure I included her. And then Black is also one of my favorite artists. So thank you to Black for blessing us with that verse on the end. And I was done with the song. And then I happened to be walking through the studio, ran into my homie Jason Joshua, who mixes some of my records and mixes a lot of the hits that are out today. And he was like, "Yo, I got music in here." I'm like, "What? Music Soul Child?" He's like, "Yeah." So I go in there, holler at him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a fan of your shit too." I'm like, "Let's do something right now." Like, he comes back to my room because they was just mixing in there. So luckily he had time that day. He hopped in the booth, and I actually didn't have time. I had to go, and I felt bad. I'm like, damn, like I got music in here and I can't even stay because I had like either an interview or I forgot what it was. So I left and I came back and he killed the verse plus all these extra backgrounds on the end. And I just want to give him a shout out, you know, wherever you are, bro. Thank you. I'm still a big fan. I'll always be a huge fan. You're one of the greatest to ever do it. And thank you for blessing us on this album featuring Ty Dolla Sign for sure.
Wild 94.1, she bought BuckWheat at the Nut House. Um, I had to listen to this album 3 times, and I feel embarrassed telling you this right now. The reason that I listened to it 3 times, because the first time around, I was just like cleaning my house up, just like vibing out today. Normally, when you listen to an artist album, you know when they're going to the next song.
Yeah.
Bro, I went through 3 songs not knowing I was next, like already like 3 songs deep, not even recognizing it. Because your
Yeah.
intervals blend together so smooth. And I was like, hold up. I thought it was the same song, dog.
Thank you, man. I definitely, that was definitely a strategy of mine. Like on all my albums, uh, there's one album when I was a kid, like, not a kid, but like when I was way younger, that I fell in love with it. And it was Dream's first album. And I felt like that album did that for me. Like it just, you didn't even stop. It was just like no skips, you know what I mean?
Yes,
So every
yes.
time I make an album, I try to do that. And I felt like I definitely uh, met that goal on this one. And
You did.
shout out to all my musician homies and producer homies that helped me do this. We definitely got one this time, and I'm super proud of it.
Now, I'll let you know exactly what it was. It was track 6, Freak, and Double R. Like, literally, I thought that was a whole song.
Good looking, bro. For
Oh,
real.
and then the way that you flip the Tyrone 2021.
Man.
Yo,
Shout
boy.
out to Murder. Shout out to Murder Beats for that beat. He killed it. And shout out to Erica Badu,
Yes.
you know, the originator of that song. It was genius. And it definitely cost me because my real name is Tyrone. So all growing up, anybody that I would introduce myself to, I'll be like, yo, Broderick, what up? Oh, no, you'd be like, yo, my name's Broderick. Oh, I'm Tyrone. You probably would have been like, you better call Tyrone. So, you know, I had to to make the answer to that song. And I'm speaking from Tyrone's position, Big Sean speaking from the
Right.
dude that was, getting kicked out or whatever. So, shout out to Big Sean for killing it. And like I say, Erykah Badu is the queen. Thank you for clearing that. And we've been working for a while. I was actually on her album, New America 2, this song called Master Teacher way back in the day. And now it's all full circle. So, shout out to Erykah for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely full circle. I'm not gonna lie. I had to listen to that song about 4 or 5 times because it was just some of the stuff that you were saying that was actually clever between you and Big Sean. I was like, nah, they got that right. They got that right. But I got to say, bro, I love your past work with music on your own personal stuff, albums. But like this album to me is the best one.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that for real.
Yeah.
Put a lot of love and energy and work into this, so I really appreciate it, and I'm glad it's resonating with the people for sure.
I'm glad you can tell because I know that you've done so many other songs before. So it's crazy how you picked and choose and did the interlude to make it all work together.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it.
No doubt.
Man, shout out to my whole squad, all the homies, man. I appreciate everybody for helping me with this album, and it's like you say, one of my greatest works, and I'm happy you like it for sure.
How I did. Now, can I be bluntly honest with you real quick though about something?
Yeah. For
And
sure.
you probably don't get this a lot, and I apologize, but when I first heard Ego Death, right? We played it as our new joint of the day. And I was like, this song is cool, you know. Then a week later, I'm in the studio with my homeboy. He was recording music, and this song comes on. And I'm on my phone texting, and next thing I do, I catch myself like, yo, this bitch is riding. Like, okay. And then I was like, what is that? He was like, that's Ty Dolla $ign new song, Ego Death. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It's crazy that when you hear a song on the radio or if you're just listening, you're not like fully focused on it.
Yeah.
And then when you're out and about and you're just vibing out, the way that he blended in after another song, the vibe was different. And then I just completely fell in love with the song on a different wavelength.
I appreciate it, man. With all my songs, like what I do is I feel like I put a lot of textures on it. So which you may hear the first time, you won't hear the second and third, and it's always gonna be something new that you hear. And I think we did that with Ego Death. That's one of my favorite songs. I started that back in 2018, and maybe the average ear won't automatically, but I promise you, like this album, like it's gonna be something you didn't hear the first time. You just gotta ride out, you know what I'm saying? And don't even skip, just ride out the whole time.
Yo, but that's what it was though, because like I heard it here at the studio and I'm like, oh, that's a cool song, but like I don't know if it was the bass or just the second time around, but like when you're doing your own music, is it the second or third time that hits you differently than the first time?
I'm not sure. It happens different every time. I feel like the music comes from God, and I'm just a vessel. And like if the words come and the melody comes, I'm gonna let it happen. If they don't, I won't. Like there's been even like some huge artists before that have sent me songs that I passed on just because I couldn't, like it didn't happen. Like maybe if I would have just waited and came another day, it might have. But like, and no, I don't regret it. Some of the songs have blown up, and it was supposed to happen that way, and I'm glad it did. And there's been the songs that I have hopped on and they go up. So either way, I'm happy just to be able to make music and feed the family,
Hey, listen, bro, you straight up blessed over there. You know what time it is. That's God working through you, bro. So keep doing what you're doing over there. I mean, it's real talk. Since we keep it a gangster real quick, has there ever been a song that blew up that you could have been a part of?
Yeah, there's been a couple of them, and like I said, I don't regret them. I wouldn't ruin it and say what song because, like, I believe like this is our art, and the artist that put it out likes to present it a certain way, and like I wouldn't want to come in between that. So you know, we'll leave it at that.
No, that makes sense. That makes plenty sense. I know the BET Hip Hop Awards is going down this weekend, so you're performing for that bad boy.
Yeah, for sure. We got a special treat on there for y'all, so stay tuned. Shout out to BET, and yeah, we
Yeah.
coming.
Now, do we know what song you're going to be performing, or we just got to find out this weekend?
We're just gonna have to find out this weekend. Like I said, we got a special treat, so
Okay.
be on the lookout, man. Right now, though, I need y'all to stream that featuring Dolla. You know, like I said, a lot of love, blood, sweat, and tears, and energy, and good vibrations put into this project. And I just want you to get a bar.
Yeah. You even put on Twitter like, "Hey, make sure you listen to the song from the beginning to the end." And
Yeah.
I actually saw that I had listened to your album before I saw your tweet, and I was like, "No, he's completely right. These are one of these albums. Like you remember back in the '90s, you said it earlier. You used to listen to an album from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
You gave us that, bro. You gave us that.
Good, man. That means a lot. Thank you, bro.
I appreciate you. Now, with everything going on, man, the family's good. Everything's good over there.
Family's good, healthy. One of my boys, he's going through it. He got the COVID right now, pneumonia, all that, you know. But he just started eating again last night. I'm about to check on him after this,
Yeah.
and you know, we praying for him. But just know, guys, it is real, and stay safe, stay away from people, wear a mask. I don't know where y'all at, but like I know out here in LA, you know, it's going down. So make sure y'all stay safe.
Man, listen, our prayers go to you and your family, the people around you. Like I said, I had a cousin who passed away from COVID, so I completely understand what you're going through right now. So definitely prayers out to him for sure.
Rest in peace to your cousin, man, and condolences, my brother.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, listen, man, wish you nothing but success on this album. I hope everybody listen to Dolla featuring Dolla and you have a gang of people on it. Super Bowl's around the corners in Tampa, so hopefully we can link up again and party without the mask, if God say the same.
Right. So is the Super Bowl in Tampa gonna be like in a bubble or like, or what is it? Or
Hey,
is it gonna be people?
I don't tie down, so I really don't know how to call it right now. I know a lot of people are trying to book venues now as we speak, so people are actually hesitant right now because Super Bowl will be here before we even know it. But with everything going on, we just, I don't know, bro.
It's tricky, bro. I'm telling you, like you said it, your cousin passed. My homie's going through it like it's real. So I don't think people need to be all, you know.
Not yet.
I'm at the house with it.
Nah, hey, I know you playing safe. I remember watching you and Machine Gun Kelly. I think it might have been on 420, and y'all was doing Instagram Live a lot. Yo, I'm an alcoholic fool. I'll give me some lacquer all day. But you had me cracking up between you, Machine Kelly, and I think you and Wiz Khalifa and one other artist that y'all were just doing Instagram Live. And to be honest with you, I appreciate you and a lot of artists that took the time out to connect with the audience and your fan base. I think that was some real dope shit.
Much love, man. And shout out to my fans. Like I say, Team Dolla, the greatest. I love y'all. And we're going to keep on going. Let's take it to #1.
No doubt. Hey, listen, man, y'all hearing this right now. Make sure y'all get the album, download it, download your favorite song. Mine right now is Tyrone and also Your Turn.
Yeah.
And track six. Boy, it's the truth right there.
Cheers, my brother.
No doubt. All right, Ty, appreciate you, fam, and wish you nothing but the best over there on the West Coast. Go Rays, by the way.
Yes, sir. Love, brother.